Okay, so last week we had homework, right? Sandhi homework. So first maybe we could review that and then we'll continue. So what was the first one? First of all, was the homework hard? Was the homework, just the Sandhi part, was it hard? Everybody did it? Okay, who did it? A few people. All right, so who didn't do it, we'll do it together now. Which one was the first one? Bak Ishaha, right? Vak is speech. Ishaha is Lord. So Vak Ishaha is Lord of speech. And when we, some people might not have been here last week, right? So then we'll start over and then we'll do the homework. I think that'll be better. Right now we're seeing Sandhi, right? Sandhi means when you join two words and a new sound comes, right? So now we're going to, there's different sandhis that happen in Sanskrit. There's vowel sandhi when two vowels meet, like Vidya Alaya joins and becomes Vidyalaya, right? So Shiva Alaya joins and becomes Shivalaya. We saw those examples last week, right? So that is vowel sandhi. Then we have Visarga sandhi, right? Where at the end of a word there's a Visarga and the next word something changes with the Visarga so that we can write it or say it together. So an example would be, let's see, let me get an example. We did this example last week, right? Namaste, and there was a question, how is it that the Visarga changes into a sa, right? This is two words. Namaha, te, right? So if you open up the chart that Swamiji gave, the preceding vowel is a, right? Before the Visarga we have a, and after the Visarga we have a ta. So if you watch in the chart, there's a column for just the ta also. And you'll see that if you have a before and a ta after, what happens to the Visarga? It changes into a sa, right? So then this becomes namaste, means salutations to you, right? Another example is, similar one, that is, you could read my handwriting? Okay. Namaha Tubhyam, right? Namaha Tubhyam. That is the same thing as this, salutations to you, right? But, so what will this become if we join it? We have a before, and we have a ta after, right? Namastubhyam, right? Does anyone know where we see that? Saraswati Namastubhyam, right? That's what this is. Then another example. This is Siddhihi Bhavatu. Right? So, Siddhihi Bhavatu. So, before the Visarga, we have a short E. And after the Visarga, we have a Bha. Bha is which kind of consonant? We have hard consonants and soft consonants, right? So, Bha is it soft or hard? Okay, here. Ka, 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 ka. Right? These two are hard, and these three are soft consonants. Okay? So everything that comes in this line is hard, and everything that comes in this line is soft. So Bha would be then soft consonant, right? So now we have a E and a Visarga and a soft consonant. So if you open that table, the Visarga table, what happens? It changes to a? Does everybody have the table I'm talking about? No? But were you here when Swamiji gave it? Oh, okay. So maybe you could take the notes from somebody. There's a big table that shows what happens when, which vowel precedes the Visarga and what happens if a specific letter follows it. There's a change that happens by a table, right? So those who have the table, what happens over here? It changes to a Ra halant, right? So then this will become, so this Visarga will change to a Ra halant and we'll get Siddhir Bhavatu. Looking familiar? Where do we see this word? Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. In that same Saraswati Namastubhyam. Right? So all that happens is that there's words that we know that join together and make these sounds. Right? Any questions about Visarga Sandhi? Last time I was going too fast, so please tell me if I'm going too fast, okay? Okay, if there's no questions, then I'll give you 2 more examples to do. Okay? Guruhu Brahma. So you might know the answer in your head, but watch the table also. We have a, before the Visarga is what? Is a U, right? Ru, right? So the last vowel is U. U, and then Visarga, and then a Ba. So the Ba is what kind of consonant? Ba, 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 soft. So if you have a U and then a soft consonant, then the table says it'll go to a Ra, right? And then this must look very familiar. What is that? Gurur Brahma, yes. Oh, I should write bigger? Okay, thank you. Gurur Brahma. Okay, what about this one? Auntie, is that size okay? A bigger or is okay? It's okay. Okay. This is Devaha Maheshwaraha. Devaha Maheshwaraha. So before the visarga is coming what vowel? A. And after is ma. So what happens when you have a followed by a ma? It changes into a o, right? So then this will become bigger. Devo Maheshwaraha. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnuhu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha. Devaha Maheshwaraha. But it's easier to say Devo Maheshwara, right? So that's what. Okay, last example. Padaha asya. So now before the visarga we have a. And after the visarga we have a. So when we have a followed by a, then the rule is no. So if we have a and a next to each other without a visarga, then it'll become a. Right? So if there was, say for their example, there was no visarga here, right? Then this will become padasya, right? By a plus a is equal to a. But now we have a visarga. Padaha asya. So check the table. It changes it to a o. That's it? So, has everybody seen it? So this will become padosya. This word also everybody knows. Padosya Vishva Bhutani. We just chanted, right? Padaha asya. So, what is this symbol? Sorry? Can anybody remember the name? Avagraha. So what happens when you have this over here? What happens to the sound? You lengthen it. You don't pronounce the right? It's a placeholder to show that it dropped the right? So when we have a and a, then this visarga changes into a o and this changes into a. I'm also forgetting the name. Yeah, I think avagraha only. Ambika, do you remember what it's called? Avagraha, right? Yeah, Avagraha. Okay. Anyone have any questions about the Visarga Sandhi? You want to try one more? One more. Okay, let's see what. Sorry. This is Swastihi Manushebhyaha. So now we have a followed by a ma. And so the rule is that the Visarga will change to a. Swastir Manushebhyaha. Another word we just chanted. Right? So you see how Visarga Sandhi is so common. Anything that you chant, you'll hear it in. And now you'll be able to hear if there's a O between words or a Rahalant between words or a Sahalant between words. You can say, oh, that might be a Visarga Sandhi. Okay? Okay. Okay, now we'll try some vowel sandhis. That one everybody's expert at, right? When vowel meets vowel without visarga. Yes? No? We'll try some? Okay. So, simple one. Shukla Ambara. White clothes. Okay? This is a meeting a. And so now the vowel sandhi rule of a meeting a is it becomes a. So this will become Shuklambhara. From Shuklambharadaram Vishnum. Okay? This is no avatu. So here a o is meeting a. Did you get this rule? Yes, no? I'm not sure, right? Because I wasn't in the class, so I don't know if Swamiji did it or not. So you have to tell me if you got the rule. You didn't get the rule of O meeting A? No, not. Yes? Sorry? Oh, no, this is not the Visarga table. This is vowel meeting vowel, right? So the first one was that we were seeing examples was where there's a Visarga over there, and we use that table. But before you did Visarga Sandhi, Swamiji did vowel Sandhi, right? Where vowel meets vowel without a Visarga. We didn't get that one? Okay, then we'll leave that for Swamiji to do. Okay. This is Veda Aham. And that will become by vowel Sandhi. This is a meeting a. Same as this. So, Vedaham. Okay. Vedaham. Okay. Now you have to tell me if Swamiji gave you this one. Guru Upadesha, right? So here we have a U meeting a U. So that will become you want to try? You almost got it. What happens when a short U meets a short U? It becomes a long U, right? So then what would this word be? Guru Padesha, right? These two U's will join as one long U. So then it will be Guru Padesha. So this is vowel Sandhi and Visarga Sandhi. Then after we saw vowel Sandhi and Visarga Sandhi, then last week we started seeing Hal Sandhi, right? Hal Sandhi means when a consonant is involved, right? So if you missed the class, then you could get the notes from who was here, right? It's a good idea to get the notes maybe today itself, right? So we can do some examples and then we'll see. Can I erase? So we were seeing oh, not bad. Vak Ishaha we were saying, right? So here, what is meeting what? A kahalant is meeting a long vowel, a E, right? So the rule is when a hard consonant meets a vowel, it changes into the third consonant of its class, right? So here we have a k, which will change into the third one of its class, which is g. So then we'll get vagisha. That's a name over here, right? Vagish. It has people called Vagish over here? What? No? Okay, it's a common name in India, Vagish. One of our Balvihar teachers is called that also. Okay. What was the second one? Hridaya Chit, right? Hridaya. Hridaya Chit. So here we have a vowel meeting a ch. What rule is that? Who was here last week? The rule is that when you have a vowel meeting a ch, you add another ch, right? But do you just add another ch or do you add a ch? What's the rule? Check, no? Yes, that's true. So, but if a is met by a ch, right? If you meet a vowel with a hard consonant, I gave that rule. It becomes no? Sorry? Yeah, this is already in the first letter of its class, right? This actually becomes Hridaya Chit. Ah, that's what the problem is. See, this is a now you'll see. When you have a Hridaya Chid, right? When you have a vowel followed by a ch, then you have to add a short ch before the ch. That rule we got, right? I think that was number second rule. Okay. Okay. What was the third one? Third rule. Okay. What was the next one? Chit Ananda. If you weren't here, it's basically, you have to just apply rules and then you get the answer. Sorry? I'll tell you just now. Okay. I'll tell you. Okay? This one, Chit Ananda. Even if you don't know the rules, this one you'll know. Right? This one is Chidananda. Right? But the rule is that if you have a tahalant followed by a long a, then you will get, this one will change into the third class consonant of its class, correct? So you get the hang of it, right? Something happens to change one letter and join with the next one. Was the next one Jagat Isha? Okay. I'm not going too fast, right? Am I? It's okay? Too slow? Jagat Isha. Again, here we have a ta followed by a e. Similar rule to this. So it'll change to Jagadisha, right? Lord of the world. This was the next one, right? Tasmat Rishi. So this what will happen to it. You have a first class consonant followed by a r is a vowel, right? A lot of people mistake r and think it's an alphabet. It's a consonant, but because it's a vowel, it'll follow which rule? Third of its class, the same as this one, right? Tasmadrishi. Sorry? The meaning. This one I'll check. I don't want to tell you the wrong meaning. Chidananda everybody knows, right? Consciousness, bliss. Jagat Isha is Lord of the world. And Tasmat Rishi means by that Rishi. By that Rishi. Could we add a few more rules today? A few more Hal Sandhi rules? Yes.
I think we should get some more examples well, we've got 3 so far, right?
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
That has to be processed in our mind properly. We could get some, probably some Tobago.
Some.
For
Yeah.
just to specify some.
This was the homework, right? For those 4. For those 4. Some more. You know, the problem is that this topic is not taught like with plenty examples for each, right? So I'll see if I have any other examples. I might not have that many. Let me see if I have any other examples. We have to search to find them.
See what happened here?
Yeah.
We have most of the people here probably are no Ella.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I understand. I understand, I understand. Okay, let me see. Yes. Oh, I have one more. No, I don't. I don't have any more examples of these kind. But I can tell Swamiji for next week to bring some more examples, whoever will be teaching this. Okay? So maybe we'll leave it. We won't do more rules. We'll practice the declensions. Yeah? Okay. So let's all say together the Rama declension. Everybody has it? Everybody has it.
One question for you.
Yes.
Now, in our rules, we had a CC as a class consonant.
Yes.
But is that class consonant a hard consonant or a soft consonant?
So class consonant means any letter that falls between K and Ma. So it includes the hard consonants and the class consonants. You know how you have the K line, then the Ch line, Th line, and P line, right? 5 lines it has. So all these 25 is called class consonants.
That would be like a ka.
Yeah, K. Here. This table, right? Everyone knows this table, right? So when we say a hard consonant, it means the first 2 rows, right? When we say a soft consonant, it's the last 3 rows, but it also includes the sibilants and the aspirate and the semivowels, right? But when we say class consonant, it's only these 25. Does that make sense? That if that's not clear, then the rules become confusing. So it's a great question. Class consonants is all the way from K to M. The 5 rules is an easy way to remember it. Does anyone have any other questions? Yeah. Yes. Yes, correct. So class consonant could be both. Yeah. But the reason that they specify class consonant instead of hard and soft consonant is because some soft consonants are not class consonants, right? Like V. V is a soft consonant, but it's not a class consonant. You see the difference? Yeah? Yeah. So because of that, they specified There's the class consonants, there's the semivowels, there's the sibilants, and the aspirate, like that. Yes.
First are the consonant rule, right? First one, right?
Yes.
It's a hard consonant except L nasal, right? If you add a vowel or a soft consonant, then it gives the third.
Yeah, it's no, okay, so let's go over those rules, right? The first rule was if you have a class consonant except a nasal. So not just hard consonant, but hard consonant or soft consonant between ka and ma. Right? It's a class consonant except a nasal. Followed by a vowel or a soft consonant. Then the first one, then it changes to the third of its class. Does that make more sense now? Yeah, so, yeah.
I was already idea that the class consonant first two like hard consonant.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so then let's clarify that then. Right? So this is all the consonants, right? So this line is it's called the ka varga line, or the ka line, right? This is the cha. This is ta line, pa line. Then this line is all the semi-vowels, right? These are called semi-vowels. Ya, ra, la, va. Sha, sa is called the sibilants, and the ha is called the aspirate. So there's two ways of breaking up this table, right? We could break it up like this and say this 5 is the class consonants. This is the semi-vowels. This is one way to break up this table, right? That these ones are class consonants, semi-vowel, sibilant, and aspirate. But there's also a next way to break it up, to say all these ones are hard consonants, and the soft consonant is everything else. I want to show you my table. So see, I made colors around mine so that when I was learning it, right? So any questions again? No, right? So okay, so we were reviewing this rule. When you have a class consonant except a nasal, meeting a vowel or a or a short consonant, then this class consonant will change to the third of its class, right? Samyak apashyat. So without looking at your note, without looking at the answer, here we have a kahalant, right, which is a class consonant. And it's followed by a vowel. So the rule is that this will change into the third letter of its class. So this will become samyagapashyat. That makes sense, right? The rule makes sense now. Okay. Questions? Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So you tell me, right? If it was like this, samyaka apashyat, then it's no more a hull of a consonant meeting a vowel. Then it's a ka is actually what? It's ka halant plus a, right? So then this becomes a vowel sandhi. So then the answer of this would be samyaka pashyat. Yeah? So that's, because it's a halant here, the hal sandhi rule applies. Yeah? Okay. The second rule was, if you have a class consonant except a nasal again, meeting a hard consonant this time, then the class consonant changes to the first of its class. And the example was uddishta. So here you have a dahalant, right? Dahalant is a class consonant. And it's meeting a ta, right? A ta is a hard consonant because it's in the first line. So the rule is that if you have a class consonant meeting a hard consonant, that class consonant will change into the first one of its class. So the first one in the class is what? In the class, the first one is a ta, right? So then this will become uttishta. And when we write it together, it'll be two T's together, right? So that'll be uttishta. Some people also write the T's like so. Double ta like this. You'll see both, right? But this one's more common a little bit. Yesterday, Swami Ishwarananda arrived. And so Swamiji and Swamiji were talking. Swami Prakashanandaji was telling Swami Ishwarananda a joke. And he said, one teacher gave everybody assignment to write 2 pages on Gandhi Jayanti. And so the boy came back the next day and he wrote only 1 page. And the teacher said, what happened? And he said, well, I wrote 1 page on Gandhi, but I don't know who's Jayanti. This joke reminded me, this reminded me of that. I know this one, I don't know this one. Okay, this is the second one. The third rule we saw was, if you have a short vowel, or a, which is a long vowel, meeting a ch, then we add a ch. If we have, okay, here, so then, Shiva, Chaya. So here we have a meeting a ch. And so the rule is if you have a short vowel or a meeting a ch. So Shiva is a short vowel, right? So short vowel plus ch, then what happens? Yes. Yes. All the short vowels and a, which is 1 long vowel. One long vowel. Yes. So all the other long vowels, this rule is optional. Right? I think I gave that also last week. Is the rules making a little more clear this time? Sorry? Starting to. So this will become Shiva Chaya. And then the last rule that we saw was a short vowel plus So here we have a final nasal. Just before the final nasal, if there's a short vowel in that word, and the next word has any vowel, then we double that nasal. Right? So the example, maybe I'll write it higher. asmin avasare. So here we have the last sound is a nahalant, right? Final nahalant. Just before the nahalant, we have a asmin, right? So we have plus nahalant in this word, followed by a. So is a short vowel. Na is the nasal here, final nasal, and is followed by a. So the rule is that this nasal is going to be doubled. Is the rule clear? So then this will become asminna basari. We did this last week, right? Yeah, this is just a review so that if there was any confusions, I hope they're clarified now. Is it making more sense, all the rules now? Okay. No? Okay. Okay, I'll write it here. So these are just some things to help you practice your declensions, right? So by mala, right? Mala is so we see the declension table of long and we see what is by mala. So how would we say by mala? If you check the table, malaya, right? Third case. That's all. This is just some practice for you to do for homework. Okay? I'll give you the words for these ones. Yes.
What is the fourth line down from here, right? No, not here.
Oh, here.
Right.
Okay.
Fourth, right?
Yes.
SB plus, what will happen?
Oh, a final one of these.
Final.
Yeah, so the short vowel is preceding the final nasal. You see, okay, so this is the word. This is the first word. And this is the second word. So here, the example here, right? This is the final nasal. This nahalant is the final nasal. But just before the final nasal, what comes? This is what this is. Short vowel coming just before the final nasal. Here we have a I coming just before the final nasal. And vowel following. So the rule applies. Yeah? Yes, Auntie. Oh, okay. Yes, Uncle. No. So the fourth one is just two crows. How would you write just two crows? No preposition. So it's the subject. Yeah. Even number 7 would be the subject. And remember, if it's enemies, it means it's plural. Right? Ari is just enemy. So, like that. 7? The enemies. Ari. So this is for the Guru. Guru for Shiva. Shiva. 2 crows. Kaka. By 2 feet. Foot is pada. Of the Rishi. So Rishi here. The enemies. Enemy is Ari. And sun is Ravi. This is really easy. If you see your declension table, you'll be able to do it just so. But it's good practice to keep doing. You didn't do oo. Oh, okay. So then... No, then I'll change it. No, let Swamiji teach it. Okay, then I know what I'll give you. Thank you for pointing that out. Everyone looking so serious today. I hope I didn't go too fast today. I hope that the pace was okay. We did mainly review today. I hope it became a little more clear. Okay, we'll do closing prayer and then you can continue. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om